It was a woman who recognized the need for health care in the Morristown area, fundraised for the hospital, and actually established Morristown Medical in 1892. The Women's Association was incorporated shortly thereafter in 1893. We have been very busy in support of Morristown Medical Center since that time. Back then, in the early days, we would do the laundry and gather vegetables for our patients. Our mission continues to support the hospital, but in new and more modern ways. Our signature fundraiser is called the Mansion in May. It started in 1974 and is now one of the premier show houses in the tri-state area. This past mansion in 2012 concluded with 27,000 visitors, and we raised $1.25 million to support the inpatient hospice and palliative care center here at Morristown.
The Women's Association has a number of businesses that they run to provide funds in addition to our usual fundraising opportunities. We do have 3 gift shops in the hospital. One is in the main hospital, one is in the Gagnon Cardiovascular Institute, and the third one is in Goryeb Children's Hospital. The proceeds from these shops go back into the Women's Association, which then goes to the hospital itself. In addition to the gift shops, we also have a bargain box, which is a thrift shop located on Route 202. The thrift shop is really one of our most profitable businesses. Last year, they were able to donate over $400,000 to us. In addition to raising money, they also provide clothing for people who perhaps need to have a special outfit for a job interview, or people who maybe had a fire and need clothing. And then lastly, we also have money that comes in through a WAMMC. We receive a portion of their sales.
The Women's Association has many members, and some are organized in groups called twigs. We currently have 8 twigs, and they're neighborhood groups or friends that got together that want to support the hospital. One such group is a twig called Knit with Love, and they have a passion for knitting. And so they get together and knit blankets or little booties for the patients in the hospital. Some of the twigs support the hospital by making meals for the parents. Certainly in Goryeb, when you have a sick child in the hospital, it's very traumatic and you don't want to leave the bedside. So getting a home-cooked meal from some of our twig members is really appreciated. Just as the twigs are part of the Women's Association is part of a larger organization in the state. The New Jersey Hospital Association has a statewide Council on Auxiliaries, which represents all the hospitals in the state of New Jersey. The Women's Association, one of our members, is the president of the Council on Auxiliaries. We have a wonderful statewide presence and a great reputation.
The Women's Association came up with a new project this year, an idea to bring stories to the children in the hospital here. And we started a TV channel called Story Hour, Channel 46, and it's in hospital TV channel. And what we do is we read children's stories. So we have doctors, we have nurses, we have staff members. We have the New York Jets also read some of these stories. And what we've also been able to do with these programs is put them on iPads. So a child's having a procedure here, he can take an iPad with him and actually bring a friend into the room. Using our volunteers for the good of the community and the good of our medical center and our hospitals here is a great way to give back. Everything that you give back, you get back 100-fold. And it's a good way to kind of give your talents, give your time, and even give your money to a fabulous organization. And we're very lucky not only to have each other, but to also have the Goryeb Children's Hospital to support.